Hi everyone. Post the exam dates, the biggest challenge for a student is to lift their spirits to from getting a marks of say 400 or less or even 300 or less to get a score or dream branch in the next exam. How can you do that? What are things you can change in preparation strategies is what I'm talking about in this video. Ensure to watch the complete video and just put that thoughts in a daily reading and daily habits also. I'll start with a very important point of self-belief. You know, belief is just like a belief is just like a thermostat. Now, this thermostat regulates your thought process also. If your belief is big, your thermostat will put yourself to thinking also big and will work more for that. But if your belief is small and you are not able to believe that you are able to achieve it, I think nothing can help you. So, number one is self believing in yourself. But, sir, how to do that? Number one, always think of success. Never think of failure in your entire study preparation. Think that you can achieve it and achieve for that in every single minute and every single hour. For doing that, continuously motivate yourself that your goal is written in front of you. Second, remind yourself that you're better and no less than others. Think of students who have actually got a good number this year. Are they really more deserving than you? No. The only difference between you might be and him or her would be that they were just continuously focused and they read more, they worked more for achieving their own dream branch and the result. So if you can put that in the daily habits, I'm sure you'll be able to also get that. And thirdly, just think big. Don't think small. If you think big, you also work more and more for that. So guys, these three I'll sure will be helping you to believe big. Second, consistency. What matters you entire in the preparation is the consistency. Now, if you can at least study for 5 to 8 hours a day without any type of distractions, I'm very sure your thought process will keep on changing to positiveness. The more positive you are throughout the day, you'll imbibe more positive energy, you'll also spread more positive energy, and that also gets into the marking the wrong questions actually getting positive. Consistency is the really key. Don't sleep a day in a day that you're not at all read. Don't sleep. It'll tell your mind कि नहीं मुझे पढ़ना है, I have to study this. Okay? Study skills. Now make a plan and the plan should be executable. Many times I've seen students planning something which is completely out of the league, not they have because they have achieved so many difficult topics in the same day, and the time they're not able to achieve that and actually goes to the same cycle, vicious cycle, giving them negative energy. So plan in a way that you can be able to achieve it. Don't plan enormously. Make short targets and try to achieve that. Okay? Give adequate amount of time for every subject depending upon the number of questions being asked on that, and more important depending upon how well you have read that in the days that has actually been passed in the MBBS days. Time management. Put every time management into force. Solve a question only a timer based. Just don't just solve it without a timing base, because when you solve a question on timing based, your mind becomes more alert, and a more alert minds may make a mistake right now, but the same time of alertness will also be tested in the main exam. So if you're reading it right now, if you're reading this continuously again and again, I'm very sure your mind will become more and more alert, will train yourself more, and the main exam will be very easy for you. So happening for a GT right now, one every month is really must. Do not ignore this. I've seen a lot of students thinking, sir, I will actually appear for a GT after I've read a few 10 topics, 10 subjects. But reading that 10 subjects is not actually going to come, because the more you try to solve a GT, your analytical power will improve, your sitting power will improve, your reading and concentrating power will also improve. And appear for a GT like an actual exam. Test your GT, analyze the GT, and put every wrong question in a 20th notebook, the new notebook they have made, a small notebook, to revise that after every single or few weeks. Revision. Maximum retention for any student comes in the first 24 hours. So you have read today a new topic and you don't revise it in the 48 hours, everything will go blank. But reading it within 24 hours will just take at least 10 minutes or 10% of the time that you spend for the entire reading, and that it becomes very easy. So I would request you and advise you to first revise it in the 24th hour and then revise after 5 days, and if then possible, revise on the 15th or the 30th day. Yes, it's difficult, but if you don't revise the stuff, it's as good as you not read that stuff. So I'll ensure you, I'll ask you to revise this daily and daily. Okay? Right resources. Now this becomes very important in the current scenario. Nowadays, every resource is available. It's in YouTube, it's in social media, it's in app, everywhere, and the live classes. You're seeing so many resources. What to choose? Choose a resource which suits you, not others. And if you have chosen a resource, don't change it. Every faculty is good, every app is good, but what you should do is believe on that. don't change it, because if you have made a notes out of it, the best thing and the easiest thing to do right now is revise the same notes. But yes, if you're not able to understand from the same resource, then you should change it, surely. That means choosing the right resources and following it religiously is the main thing that you should do this year. And highlighting topics. Right now, I will not ask you to read only the highlighting topics. I want to read it complete. But if you want to at least see if I've written the highlighting topics or not, go to the 19 highlighting topics I gave in the last year also, just to ensure that those topics are completely read apart from the complete reading of the entire subject. It will really help you. So those highlighting topics of the PDF is already in my Telegram group. You can join that and can surely be able to complete those important topics also. So guys, these few things, time management, revision purpose, and the skillful belief that you can be able to achieve it is what will put your marks from less than 200 or 300 to above 600. And I'm very sure you all be able to achieve it. Just think simple, but think big. Okay? Wishing you all the best. Take care. God bless you all.